era.
First structure ever. 28 years later, the good old Coke sign still there. Old bridge, so many a horse, and jeep, a variety of people across. And kind of really eroded back the lane. You see here, there used to be the route here, but it's long since gone. A little erosion. So all the way down to Edwards. Great trail ride. Sure. Easy Man's Way. Lazy Man's Way. Which is right there. And we hit a bridge.
I'm the next one to ride it.
You're here out of the jungle.
Woo,
Ruffles.
Look at this.
Hi, Ruffles.
See? Hey. Hey.
We have some wild animals up here.
Can the horse get on with you, Dad? Hey.
Here's the marker, the LP, with little stones in the middle, denoted the 9 grandchildren of Lyle Peterson. Chuck Hill right over here. Up here, we're on our way down to Times Square. And okay, here's slow. Trusty tomahawk. These are the apartments where the horses stayed for years and years and years.
In the fall.
There you go. Over here is Oakland. Coming up shortly will be the Golden Gate. To our right is the trail of the Lonesome Pine.
Don't go down there.
Yes.
Hey.
Golden Gate, an old chain that we
Hello.
found years and years ago, connecting our property and Panama Rocks. You go to Panama Rocks, Junior? Rustic fences that have been here for years and years and years.
Then where's the golden chain? Oh, we passed it.
Yep, that's it right there. Here. Sour Apple Cove.
Hey, you guys, where are you going? Oh, our own fence. Sour Apple Cove.
We're going to turn around. We're in the lost trail. Obviously, we found it. Are you one of the oldest signs we have at the camp?
You got me penny horns? Nice, I'm nice. Sniff, sniff.
It's Santa Claus.
Dad, this was the yellow brick road, and it's like, where's the yellow brick road? Follow the yellow brick road.
Let's wait to a place called the Flats. One of the few spots where you could actually get into second gear on our old Jeep. To those that are lost. Get to the Flats, there's a little location for city dogs. And over here, we're on Pumpkin Creek. At times this creek has really turned out to be something. Bulldozed by the McTucks. Pumpkin Creek Trail. Here shortly to an area which was known as the cemetery, simply because it was a hill to come up out of. Right there. Robert Howard's giving it to us. He's going to be able to do this, but let's give it a shot. There's the old cemetery. Sure enough, here we are. The old ball field. Cemetery one more time. Without blowing it up. Good. Here we go, up and out. This is the area of Doug Champ, Bert Kirchhoff. I lost it. Transfer the property which you held for almost 28 years. And on your background is the camp that you built.
The pad, we called it the pad.
Pad, which you built when?
1966.
And you bought the property when?
65.
From whom?
John Mittuck. And he worked for me, Jim Mittuck. He worked for me and he lost his wife and he given up farming. Sad little guy, and I don't know, he found out that I had a yearn for the farm and so forth, and he'd been a farmer, and he says, why don't you buy my farm? And, you know, Jimmy, he felt really, really bad, and I'd sympathize with him, and then he asked me about with my interest in farming and that, and I said, well, my kids, had a farm background growing up, and I said, I always want my kids to get close to a farm and have a place to go. Well, why don't you buy my farm? Well, we came up and looked at it. Just drove by it, I guess, talked. It was 300 acres. Special deed. It's an offshoot of my farm that I bought just for the hay. He says, it's 27 acres. He said, I'll bet you'd like that. So we came up here, and if you remember right, you and Greg and Randy and Becky and Mother and I, we walked around this place and drive in. We walked in. The road had been abandoned. So we got in here, and I think the first thing we seen was a deer running out of the pasture. And that just about convinced me that this was going to be a great place. And one of the kids, I think it was Randy, fell into the creek that day out there. Maybe it was Becky. And I don't know, it was just looked like a tremendously big price for it. It was $300 for 27 acres.